Happy Hump Day. I'm meteorologist Henry Market City. This is your Weather Madness video, and we got a lot to talk about today. Severe weather across the Northeast, and things are getting a little more interesting. Although we talked about this morning in the blog, we do have some limiting factors going on. So you can see on a satellite picture, we have the cloud cover up here, which will limit the heating. Although when I look out the window here this morning, I can see some breaks in the cloud. So any kind of breaks we get allow temperatures to go up, and that'll help fuel the thunderstorms. We also have our tropical disturbance down here through the Yucatan, which is going to come up in the southwest Gulf of Mexico, probably cause a lot of rain across the Texas coastline later this weekend. And then Bud, which is weakened down a little bit overnight, is going to come up into Baja, then eventually up into the southwest. And as we talked about yesterday, will bring rain to parts of New Mexico, Arizona, and Colorado to help put out some of those fires. At least taper them down, hopefully. They need the help out there. So I think this tropical moisture that can get drawn in, and thunderstorms can help to alleviate that problem. Although then you get into lightning strikes, which can add on to more in terms of forest fires with the lightning strikes. All right, let's move on to the radar real fast this morning. Some showers up here across the Northeast. We have a few lines of thunderstorms coming across Michigan this morning. Trust me, they're there. And then thunderstorms along the Front Range of the Rockies and into the plains. Some of those thunderstorms today will be heavy with large hail and gusty winds. And naturally, the storm chasers will be all out taking pictures of them. That's what they do out there. All right, my risk area today is my risk area. I'm starting to think now. This is almost 11 o'clock this morning. I'm starting to think now this whole area up here is going to have to be thrown more toward this area over here. I'm going to show you in a second why. It seems like things will get developed out here a little late in the game, but over here it seems like this is kind of, the Hudson Valley down in the Poconos is kind of where things are sort of leaning to. For severe weather. So I might have to take this red area and sort of go more like this, sort of arc it more over that way. Okay. And then tomorrow, severe weather up across. This could be pretty nasty up in this area. Tomorrow, some tornado activity. Then things calm down on Friday. Yes, Friday. And let's see here. Here is, let me show you something here. This is first of all, this is the jet stream map. Big jet coming in today. It's going to punch right down through there. You get the left front quad of the jet over New York State, which will add lift. And this is off the NAM model from the DuPage NextLab site. These guys got some good stuff. This is what I mean. This is the updraft helicity swaths. And here's one. Up here through the Poconos into northern New Jersey, and then you get a whole bunch of them up here through parts of eastern New York State into Vermont and New Hampshire. And you can see things here are a little bit later in the day, a little bit off that way. So that may try to indicate that that whole area has to kind of shift a little bit. Okay, this is the significant. This is the significant tornado parameters, and you can see they're pretty high up here across parts of eastern New York today. And this is the simulated radar for this afternoon. You can see a lot of thunderstorms. Again, more toward the Hudson Valley area, heading into Vermont and New Hampshire. So again, indications are things will have to start to switch more eastward, it looks like, with this, and we have to start worrying more about hail. Now remember that those rotation swaths don't necessarily mean tornadoes. They could also support large hail. Okay. Let's move on. I'll try to keep you guys updated on the severe weather as we go through the day today through the Twitter and Facebook sites. Real fast for tomorrow, things clear out across the Northeast, and then here comes Bud up into Baja. Our moisture increasing across the Gulf of Mexico. Then by Friday, moisture is creeping up into up into Baja, and here's our tropical system down here. And then we get to Saturday. Here's all that rain up here. This is good stuff, all right, for the forest fires that are going on there to help douse them down a little bit. And then our tropical moisture increasing through Texas. And then eventually, by Sunday, heavy rain breaks out with the remains of bud all the way up into the northern plain states, which should be kind of interesting to see if that happens. All right, that's it for today. Folks across the Northeast, watch what goes on, especially New York State. I'm meteorologist Henry Marcus City.